The classic yaoi scene in Golden Kamuy. Oh man, I love this anime so much. I mean, last episode, immediately, the best episode season. No, but like, come on, Golden Kamuy. It is the best thing ever. It truly is. It's just like this amazing anime where, I mean, we watch it, right, and you're just like, what's happening? Everything's just perfect. The jokes with the photograph thing, yeah, the jokes. They're fighting this Wolverine thing, right? They're fighting this Wolverine thing in the forest. They're afraid of that shit. They're fighting these Russian guys. They're like, oh, you gotta fight these guys, and you know everything, right? The comedy, her weird names with the iron thing. It's just the anime has everything. It has a comedy, it has action, right? It has a constantly high-paced drama. You know, different characters, new characters. So much happening all the time, right? And of course, everyone is against everyone's plot and so on. And I mean, just the general things I really loved last episode was the whole, this like, you know, reality thing, right? Have you ever seen, as I mentioned last week in my review, have you ever seen, you know, Hell's Kitchen or so on, Apprentice, whatever, right? Where they have this, like, they have this booth, right? They talk to the camera. They're like, yes, today I felt really good, and I was gonna betray this guy. So then suddenly we had all of them doing this, like, yes, those Russian guys were annoying me. So it's like really weird, like this monologue talking to the camera. I was like, okay, this doesn't make any sense, but it's like, this is Golden Kamuy, so you know, it's like, it's what I expect for Golden Kamuy. Man, I love it. Let's watch next episode. From 6, yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, yeah, come on. But I love it. It's like, that just works in Golden Kamuy. It's weird fourth wall, yo. It is like, yeah, that's right. We were gonna show those Russian guys what we're up to. I was like, okay, sure. But then this guy's the, I don't know. He's like a prisoner, martial artist, better guy, or something. He's probably super ripped under that coat. With this guy here, it's gonna be super muscular. He's gonna be so ripped. It's gonna be like, yeah, boy, you're a fighter. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, like, oh yeah, you're a. Have you seen my girl, asirpa? So this guy is probably into muscles. It's gonna be all like, oh yeah, muscular Japanese boys. Come on, it's gonna be so weird though. It's like, oh, and then everyone enters too, and they're like showing up their abs. It's made the freaking Russian tundra. Pick up your clothes, man. Oh, new opening. Oh man, opening. I love the shishim here, yeah. Oof. The goosebumps immediately, yeah. Asirpa, you know, yeah, showing that red and blue thing, man, it's amazing. This whole thing is beautiful, yeah. And then we see all the different, you know, tattoos in the back one, yeah. So I haven't heard some before, of course. I'm getting so much goosebumps immediately for watching the opening here. There's the wolf, yeah, the wolf pact that we saw. There they are, the new asirpa team. Man, I'm getting so much goosebumps. This is ridiculous. You see in the opening here, yeah, and then we see your father and so on. Yeah, and the old badass man. Haven't seen him yet this season. Yeah, and of course the little new Ainu girl, the second Ainu girl he picked up. Oh man, yeah. Oh man, I'm getting over like, oh man, this is such a good opening. You know how amazing Golden Kamuy is. I'm gonna freaking go back, guys. I'm gonna go back after review the opening. I have to review the opening. I have to get the break and review the opening. It's not showing so many new scenes, but I love systems. I'm an opening system guy, right? So we have to get the break, pick the pause here and go back and watch the opening. I'm just yeah, I'm excited for the opening here. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't care. I mean, we need to go back to the opening. Need to talk about the opening. We need to talk about the opening. It's just amazing. Yeah, opening reaction time, opening review time. So because I'm a huge system guy, you know, I'm a huge system guy, right? So I love this thing in opening stuff. This feels to me also, this is very anime, right? You know, I love this thing in opening. We have like this character and it has a kind of conflict or something, right? Of course, you try to say a something is dead and so on, right? So yeah, this immediately is a kind of very, very cool entrance of the opening here. We see them having this, yeah, blue and red, right? Which is classic color, right? You know, team blue, team red, right? So white and black and so on, right? Classic, you know, difference of color, right? But generally, the opening is really cool. They kind of have this thing here, right? And they kind of, you know, they kind of transcend it. They kind of show different angles of it, but they keep having this like blue and red entrance, right? And also because she thinks that he's dead, right? You can kind of see that the red thing is kind of blood or, you know, cream stone. He's like, yeah, you know, Sugimoto is not immortal anymore. So I guess you can view it from that aspect too, right? You see that he's, he has succumbed, so to speak, right? But this is really, I love the first few 10, 20 seconds of, I guess, of that, right? So that's really interesting. And I mean, of course, it kind of, how would I say it, right? It keeps going, and it kind of twists this thing around, right? You kind of see, you know, how it twists around and so on. So that's really cool. It's a really, really cool part of the opening. I really love that. I mean, I'm a system guy. So, yeah, I'm always like, oh my god, it's cutting a system thing. Oh yeah, I love it. So, and then we see the tattoos. I'm going to talk about that. A lot of Russian, a lot of Cyrillic in the opening. I think it says Sakhalin in Russian there, in Cyrillic. I love this part here though, too, shortly here. I mean, yeah, Sugimoto's walking in all the wolves. Yeah, that wolf pack. And there's the alpha wolf with that cool hat thing that they took last episode. Yeah, the badass wolf, the true alpha wolf. And he has this like little... man, oh god, I haven't really corrected in a while now. Well, yeah, it's a Russian S, so yeah, and O is O. And that's like the she sound, Shakshi. And then it's a P, Sakura. Yeah. And then we see the bad guys, right? And I see people also know that they are her bad guys. Yeah, the wrong team there. But I like that. See if I like it in here because we see, you know, the bad guys, right? I mean, everyone's like a freaking bad guys anime, but you know what I mean. We see the bad guys, right? And I like the scene. It's really well done anime because in the opening here, I mean, because we see, you know, him walking there, he comes to the light to asirpa, right, and they kind of walking. But the interesting is that she's kind of in the behind them, right? It's like a distance between them. So I like the detail here that she's walking quite a bit away of them. Yeah, so these two guys, right, they're walking like, yeah, we're gonna do this shit, right? And she's kind of like, you know, 10 or so feet behind them, being like, I don't really trust these people. Yeah, she's like, what happened to Sugimoto? This is quite fishy. Yeah, so I like that they're showing here immediately in the open that this is her new team. This is Asirpa's current, you know, her current friendships, but she clearly doesn't trust them because she's kind of not walking next to them anymore. While in the previous opening, where they were kind of, you know, everyone's friends, right? She was like, oh yeah, they're all my teammates, you know, me and Sugimoto and so on. Now she's like, I don't know about these people. That guy's like killed his own father and so on. Yeah, I mean, we see Nogata's backstory. They're all crazy. So I mean, the thief guy is the only guy's kind of little not super evil. But yeah, so that's I think a good detail here in the opening. Kind of, you know, not kind of pointing to her being like, nah, I don't know about this. Yeah, so I think that's really good. Interesting detail here. Then of course it goes to her sad eyes and see her father thing again. So this guy, you know, her father we know about. And then we see, you know, these guys haven't been in this season. You know, old Kenshin. Old Roran Kenshin has been in the opening, whatever. Yeah, the old man squad hasn't been in the season yet, but they're probably doing something, yeah, like whatever. And then you know, we have, you know, of course, we saw last episode, we have the new little Asirpa 2, you know. But it's kind of good because we saw him saving her last week, so yeah, like they're building up this like romance, right? Little Ainu kids, yeah, they're building up some little romance the last episode. That's pretty cute. And then we see Sugimoto's friends. Yeah, he picked up his new teammates. They're beginning to snow. This, I would say, I'm not super big fan of this in opening though. This is probably the lacking I feel in the opening. Which is kind of like they're just jumping towards something. So it's kind of what I mean here. I think it's a perfect example here. I said it's back in Motor, you know, opening reviews too, right? So this is the kind of part of the opening where you kind of know that they're not gonna spoil anything in the opening. So in that sense, it's good though. There's gonna be no spoilers, right? But at the same time, this is like no foreshadowing. You should see it in some openings. For example, One Piece opening 18, so it does this, right? Compare opening One Piece 18 to like 19 or 17. So 17, whatever, One Piece speed point down. 17 opening, you see, you know, Doflamingo, you see, you know, Diamante, so you see the different, you know, Dressrosa people, right? And they're kind of fighting them, right? In 18, you see the Dressrosa, but they're all doing this shit. They're like, Usopp is like attacking the screen, and they're all doing like, you know, I'm punching the screen, everyone, yeah. So they're doing that stuff, right? So you're gonna see them kind of attacking against the camera, so you're not seeing any of the enemies, right? And if you go to 19 then in One Piece episode, you see like Mammoth Boy, and you see the different, you know, you see Yak, and you see the Minks and so on. So they're kind of showing new characters, right? This opening here is doing what, of course, for example, One Piece 18 is doing, right? Where they're all just jumping into the screen. Yeah, look at him. He's like cutting into the screen. It's like, you know, I'm gonna attack the screen with my sword, right? And you don't see anything happening. In one way, it's good, right? It doesn't spoil for us what's gonna happen because they don't show anything. He's jumping into the screen, so it doesn't show us anything of the new Russians or whatever, right? I'm only, so I don't get spoiled. But at the same time, I kind of liking the little foreshadowing. I kind of like seeing some of the new bad guys appearing and being like maybe blocking his attack or something here. But basically, everyone here is kind of jumping into the screen, right? They're all punching and shooting. Sugimoto was shooting at the screen. Steve was, shooting an arrow at the screen. So they're all kind of attacking the screen like this scene here, right? They're all kind of jumping into the screen. And yeah, that's a very low, zero foreshadowing opening kind of style. No spoilers, but also it does lack a little hype, I would say, to be really, critical here. But I feel that's, then we see them, doing back to back, but still shooting at, but still Ogata is also, what I'm saying, right, he's shooting at the screen here, like he's shooting at the screen. They're always shooting at this, they're always snapping at the screen, right? So every character appears, and they're all attacking you as the viewer. We don't see any new enemies, or nor who they are fighting. So it's very, very, completely, spoiler-free opening in that sense, right? It's zero foreshadowing who they actually are fighting. But fighting someone. Maybe it's all Wolverines, it's all animals. And he shoots the screen. Well, it's one new character appearing, though. That's the only new character appearing in the opening so far, actually. This is guy, might be a Russian. This is like the only guy actually appearing in the opening, I guess. So shooting also at the screen, but he's an actual new character. So this is the only new character appearing in the opening so far. And he's shooting also at the screen. So I don't know who's fighting as, maybe Ogata, because they were screening each other. He looks like maybe a Russian guy. Doesn't look as Japanese, but he could be a Russian guy. Could be an Ainu guy. He has a kind of Russian hat thing going on for him. So he might have that thing going. And it's kind of like a Russian gun too, he has. Old Skull Kalitzikov. Yeah, but he kind of looks Russian. I think he's a Russian guy. He's the first new guy in the whole opening, I think. And then we do see the fighter guy and so on, right? But yeah, so I mean, this is a very, very minor foreshadowing. He's gonna fight someone. Yeah, he's also taking the screen, right? He's gonna fight someone. New guy's gonna fight someone. Yeah, okay, I guess that's something. Something like that, right? Anyway, let's go on in the opening. We have a new old man. We have the guy, of course. We see his episodes like a fighter guy, and then we had him all flexing. We saw the last episode. And then of course we see, the main evil guy. But we don't know his, I can see him, cutting. So, it's like a bomb or something. Interesting. Okay, he's throwing like a dynamite or something. Okay. And then we saw Sugimoto. Then of course, asirpa, looking behind her. But it's a good touch too, because asirpa is turning around. You see Sugimoto, staring in the distance. And then asirpa turning around, like she kind of sees him behind her. But she's just sure, she's kind of dreaming of meeting him again. Nice touch too. She's kind of is he behind me? Maybe he's coming, right? Maybe Sugimoto's gonna come and save me, So this kind of has a feel to it, right? And then we see Sugimoto and the gang and his new best pals all teaming up together to be Sirpa-chan, let's go for it. But anyway, let's go back to the episode. I'm gonna put this reaction thing as the review thing in how's it called in another video if you want to see the reaction thing. I'm gonna jump into where we left off then. Should be here, okay. So I mean, I just love doing opening. I'm just an opening guy, I'm just an opening anime guy. This is man, I wanna review the openings. Just because, man, I had so much goosebumps in the beginning. I was so much goosebumps. I was like, holy shit, this episode. No, I was like, man, I was going tearing up because I was so hyped about Golden Kamuy. You see in the opening, I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. But anyway, let's go again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, so there we are, back at the episode. Back at the bar with these Russian guys. They're like, took my alpha dog thing and so on. But I loved that the dog had is huge. This is the alpha dog. Look at him. Here's the alpha wolf. Here's a freaking massive. They're also very friendly with people. Yeah. Okay, new asirpa shot pretty cute still. He's the only guy who can translate Russian, He's very good at being friends to people. But this is why the anime is so freaky too, because everyone is so calm. They're like, oh yeah, torture him. Yeah, keep attacking him. Yeah. Just keep punching him a bit more first. Yeah, everyone, even the children are interesting. Yeah, maybe we can poke at him with some rocks or something. Yeah, they're all he's so calm and collected, while he's like, I'm just gonna smack this guy down, right? There's no problem, right? Yeah, do it. But yeah, these Russians should know they shouldn't mess with these crazy Japanese people. Oh yeah. This is a correct photo for once. It's not a photo of a man flexing. It is not a photo of a guy being like, oh yeah. Yeah. It's not a photo of a guy being all like, mm-hmm. But I just kept stop laughing at that. That's why Kamuy so good, right? Because this is all this weird, like, why is he showing this photo of him? And the positioning too. Oh man, it's still funny. It's still really funny. God, I love Golden Kamuy. Oh, the comedy is so weird. It's so good. It's like the weirdest comedy ever. My God. Oh, for that matter, after this, but later tonight we're gonna watch that Mayo-sama thing. That was freaking lit. Seriously, that was like the best show this season. Freaking awesome, this little demon princess girl. Yeah, like the horrible psychopathic princess. That was really good. Here we go, though. Here he has a tattoo. He said, yes! Like, they're all like, you know, flicks. I see, this is what I love. Like, why is he doing this weird reality show thing? It's like, yes. Today I wanted to show my muscles. Yeah, like, what is happening? But this is why I love Golden Kamuy, because this is the only anime that has this weird fourth wall thing where they're like, yes, I haven't lived my life for this thing. Yeah, like, why is it happening? But it's clear. It's like a weird introspect of the characters. It's just such a weird anime, but this is why it's so good, right? Oh, it's like giving a flashback here. It's like, oh, I grew up at this prison or whatever. Yeah, like, oh yeah, of course, he was all tied up because he was crazy. But it was awesome being in prison and fighting people. Yeah, with the judo guy. So it was awesome being in prison, and yeah, he probably loved it. He was like, oh man, we fight all day. It was just like the best thing ever. You know, we kept exercising, we kept using our muscles. He was like, yeah, that shit was awesome. That shit was so good when I was in prison. I just loved it so much, right? Oh man. I could kill that god, I guess. Well, he did defeat, you know, Mr. Judo Master, so... This is sun and rainbows! Yeah, it's just like what a Kamuy thing. Why is sun and rainbows behind him? Oh, I guess I'm laughing, I don't know. Oh, I got like cop crying laughing here again, man. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. They're all like, let's get muscular, yeah! Man, he's so ripped, man. He got like a 16-pack. Come on. Ah, come on. I want to see them fight again. Could this be a Russian guy? Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna follow him because he has the alpha dog. The wolf. The alpha, man. He got the alpha hat. Repeat that again. He got the alpha hat, that dog. A wolf or whatever that is. Okay, here we go. He's gonna fight them with his team here. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Oh, it's fast. Immediately gets him down there. And it's like, yeah! So he's got crazy. We didn't have to piece about it. He's a crazy martial artist guy, of course. But this is good, I feel, because they really have that kind of weight to punch. Yeah, you feel, you know, instead of being like a flashy, like out of high school when it's like, you know, pew, 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 this is more like, you know, bam, and it's like, oh, and it feels painful or something. Yeah, it feels more right, you know, they kind of punch you. It feels it has that weight to the punch, right? You feel kind of the heavy damage there to the body. You kind of go much more for the realism in their fights, right? Nice. It's like, yeah, baby, yeah. I'm taking you also down. But this guy, he's insane, of course. Oh, here we go. He's crazy. Oh. See what I mean? Come on, man. You gotta man up. Yeah. I wonder what the rules are. I mean, if the other Japanese guy beats all the Russians, can they all fight him alone now? Is that how the rules are? Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like, I'm not that good in my Russian culture. I was like, yeah, I guess it can always be like, get him, boys. Okay, yeah, fine. What is this Larry? Is he sand gift? What is this ridiculous Larry? He's like, I wrestled bears in the tundra. I see now. This is Sandgi's backstory. He's like, I trained with this Kumas in the forest of tundras of Sakhalin. And now I can do freaking lariats and beat people. Yeah, double lariat spin. Oh, you kicked him? I guess it has some rules, I guess. Oh, he's going crazy. He's going berserk. Oh, he's losing his mind here. And they're all gonna take it. So he dropped down. Come down, bam! It's like, yeah, he's lost it. Oh, all the Russians coming here. Okay, they're all gonna get crab eaten out then. What is it? It reminds me of the slap video. You see that, you know, the slap video is like slap, slap, slap. Yeah, it's like he was going crazy. And this guy is like, I've seen it before. He's going berserk. I love this shit. I remember I was young. Yeah, that was just a brawl instead. Man, that reminded me of that was so good. The slap war thing, when he slaps everyone, right? They come in, he slap next one, slap the next one. Yeah, it's kind of like that. He's kind of started smacking everyone. Are you coming in here? Smack, 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 smack. I was picking up the what? He's going on Soviet one also. Picking up the hammer and sickle. What's happening? He's going all what's happening? He picked up the sickle and hammer. He's like, I'm gonna show them power of Russia. And they're throwing in some Russian music into him. Yeah, he's going. I love that his weapon though. I love that Sugimo's weapon is the sickle and hammer. I mean, only goalie Kamuy can get away with the guy, the main character, picking up those two objects and being, I'm gonna fight you to death with this shit. Oh, it's so silly. Oh, damn, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, the werewolf, the Wolverine is back. The werewolf, oh my god, it's like worse than a werewolf, it's like Wolverine. Yeah, it's cold, you don't say. Yeah, it's cold out in the freaking, Alao is like, oh my god, it's so cold out here. Yeah, because you're out in Sakhalin, like the tundra, Russian tundra, and you're in their shorts. Yeah, it's like, it's cold, you say. I wonder why. Yeah, maybe we should dress up. Oh, I'm just kidding, I wanna see the muscles, but... Okay, so they're all gonna fight the Wolverine again. But see, this Wolverine is stronger than 4 men. Yeah, it's stronger than 4 grown-up men. They're all super well trained too. Yeah, it's like they're horrible. They're like, let's run. This thing can defeat bears. It's like it's stronger than Akuma. It's tiny but dangerous. It's really tiny though. I mean, it's quite, you know. Ah, here we go. It's a freaking sauna or something. Or bastu. It's hot instead. Yeah, this is a kind of sauna. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah. Exactly! Oh yeah! They're like, oh, we're getting all sweaty and hot in here. Here we go. Now it's going to Kamuy! And they're all like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some sumo wrestling or something. Oh yeah, they're gonna flex. There we go. I can't show this on YouTube. Oh no, this is why I was calling Kamuy, for everyone to be like, yes! And it's drop their clothes. Oh, it's so hot in here. Exactly. Oh god, that's a golden Kamuy. This is why this anime is so good now, because we have these 4 grown-up men running away from a Wolverine in the snow, right? They're running into a sauna, or a bastu, as I say, a bastu. They're running into a bastu, right? And then they're like, oh, it's hot in here. Let's all get naked, boys. Yeah, and then oh, yeah. And they get super yaoi suddenly with us, yeah. This is why, this is such a golden Kamuy thing. Oh, man, I feel so hot. You feel hot too? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's so hot in here. It's just too hot, man. He's like, I'm gonna make it hotter. Yeah, of course. Yeah. It's gonna heat up a bit there. Throw some water on it. Oh, what is this now? It's like, we should use this thing on each other. This is really... No. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna slap you with this. Oh, man, this anime is so yaoi sometimes. Oh, it's so funny yaoi. Yeah, I'm gonna slap you with this... I don't know, like a gran or something? Yeah, it's like a gran branch or something. Oh, man. Yeah, now it's truly Russian. Man, I can't show this scene here. Oh god, it's just too... it's too much not family friendly. Yeah, I don't know, it's just... Oh man, this anime. And Russians are drunk, of course, because they're Russian, so, you know, it makes sense. Yeah, culturally, correct, right? Yeah, he's, of course... Yeah, nice. Hit him in the eye with the nose and so on. Yeah, in his mouth. He's really bad with his poker. He pokes everything except that key. What? Man, he's horrible, that guy. Oh, you had like a trap or something? What? That could be a lethal. That's like a rock trap. It's like, man. They're like, haha, fool. Yeah. What was that? They were like, they planned to poke him in the eye or something? Yeah, and Sugimoto still running around with his Russian equipment there. Yeah, he's all very, very Russian here, I feel. Now I can't show this thing. He keep slapping each other. Or him at least. They go all crazy to him. Oh, oh god, I'm crying laughing again here. Oh my god. It's just such a Golden Kamuy thing, right? They're all sweaty and they're like, oh yeah, you like that, old man? Like, oh, here we go. They got the... yeah, they got the alpha wolf. It's dog and wolf, I think the wolf, whatever. Oh no, stays comes Sugimoto in his Russian outfit. Oh my god, look at him. He's like true. He's like a mother Russian now, look at him, yeah. He's full up in his fully gear here. Oh, that Wolverine's gonna fight him. Okay, here we go. He's gonna fight Russian Sugimoto. Yeah, perfect. It's like Wolverine, it's Rush Sugimoto, and there's some Ainu kids riding this. Oh! It's a gun place though. Yeah, this Wolverine really hates humans. Like, it really hates humans. Like, it's really hate everyone. Oh, nice. Oh man. This is like a bad fight though, but... maybe Sugimoto's gonna fight it. Here we go, yeah. Sugimoto's ready with his sickle! This anime is so crazy! What's happening? Oh yeah, he's gonna growl at it. Okay, he's gonna fight it as in its beast form. Ah, here we go. It's clearly gonna be his kinda adopted father. Yeah. Wizard Court is naked! And he's still naked out in the snow, ready with a gun! Oh my god, this is just every goddamn minute of the anime is so amazing because yeah, they're sniping a Wolverine naked in the snow because that's just what you do in Golden Kamuy. Exactly. It's like he's a hunter, right? That's right, this is man, yeah, it's like... and Sugimoto is still crazy. Oh, it's gonna fight him of course, also naked. Oh my god, I'm just crying laughing, it is so crazy that anime. Oh my god, this is so insane. This is so insane. I mean, it's... oh, here we go. Now we're gonna really brawl it out there. Yeah, he's going crazy. He's berserkering. He's more, I feel, Swedish than Russian, but whatever. Maybe it was on fluke swamping that food right there. No, they haven't. And they're all standing there, you know, close. They're like, yeah, what a battle. Like, they should be really cold soon because even though they went up from the buster there, it should be really, really cold. Oh man. But that's what I mean, it's really, yeah, it's really powerful punches anime, you know, it's very down to earth when they punch people. Yeah, I gotta say asirpa. It has to be HINNA HINNA again. Yeah, it should just pull up there. He's crying or is sweat. I don't know, it's kind of sad. Maybe it's crazy. Hard to tell there. Oh yeah, and he gets him in there. Nice little shin hit there. That probably knocks him out then. Oh, there's ice there? Oh man, and they're all like still with their in the bats. Oh, so they all fall into the water in the Russian tundra here. Well, it's not tundra because I guess it's not will be frozen. But yeah, you know. Yeah, that's very Swedish there. You go into the bus tour and jump into the frozen water. That was super cold, yeah. You should go in back to the bus too again. You should get the heat going. And this Iron girl's like, this is really cute. So much peepees. Yeah. Look at those boys, yeah. Hilarious. Yeah, it's like, yeah, no, they're all flexing off instead. We're back in the bus too, and you're all flexing and showing off their stuff. Oh man, I want to see the uncensored version of the anime. But I love it. Yeah, he can't just enter the bus. He has to be like, I'm in the bus. Yeah, he has to be some kind of weird, you know. Yeah, look at Sugimoto. He has to sit like showing off. Yeah, you can't just sit in the bus. He has to be like, you know, look at my stuff. Yeah, he has to be a flex, right? And yeah, this is the best, most fan-service anime ever, because every character is constantly showing off the stuff in the most weird angles constantly. Really? Yeah, it's throwing water again. Yeah, like, gotta heat that up. Oh man, that was hilarious. All the time. Asirpa-chan, eh? You see my girl! Yes. Yes, an Ainu woman. Jag ska säga så ut. Oh yeah, it's flashbacking back to our old best friend boy here, yeah. The poor comic relief guy that gets owned all the time, yeah. Yeah, you have his spirit now. It's like, that sounds like a Asirpa-chan, yes. She believes in my spirit. Yeah, but kind of like, don't worry, you are part of Sugimoto now, yeah. Oh, no, like seals too, or maybe the walruses. It's anime specifically in my hometown, yeah. It's like, okay, and they're shooting seals too. It feels, I don't know, are they shooting seals? I don't know. It's like, yes. Asirpa is like, yes! Seal meat! Oh, the ending was awesome. Seals! Okay. Okay, let's look at the ending. And then we review the episode. Yeah, it's golden. Golden snowflakes because, you know, gold. Yeah, they're gonna find that Ainu gold, right? It's like a 64 game now, so it's only like, I don't know, gold pasta bits or whatever. And the ending isn't so far as bad as the opening. It's just kind of showing gold flakes flying by. It's probably gonna change to like Sugimoto or something, and maybe like falling snowflakes that are falling, like, because her gold flakes were going upwards. The next character is probably gonna go downwards with the gold. Would be my guess. But yeah, it's similar to the previous endings, right? You kind of see all the characters in this kind of mural or in the ground, something. Like it was like a waterfall and you saw all the characters in the last ending, right? So we kind of see them in the ice or something, in the tundra. Yeah. And it's like walking in the... Yeah, the ending was just like, okay. Oh, HINNA HINNA? She's eating steel now, yeah. It's HINNA HINNA time, guys. Asirpa's happy now. She's all like, oh, look at the meat, look at this meat. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Have you heard the heart is really tasteful? Yeah, and they're like, God, these Ainu people. Yeah. You want some meat? It's like, I guess. You can eat it fresh, so you eat it. And they're like, yeah, it's a lot of fat in it, it's great. Oh, it smells HINNA HINNA! Oh, it's like the HINNA HINNA smell! They're like, yep. I guess. This is gonna come here also. Asirpa getting that. Yeah, oh, taste this meat. Oh, it's so HINNA HINNA, yeah. HINNA HINNA! You're gonna eat more! and you know, the Japanese guys are like, well, yeah, I guess. That felt very Golden Kamuy the last minute, yeah. Seeing here being like hinna hinna. I'm gonna go back to that interview here. I'm gonna go image here of looking on hinna hinna. Yeah, this is very hinna hinna. This is hinna hinna. This is very hinna hinna. This in here. This is like super hinna hinna. You know, asirpa is like, yeah, it's so much good. It tastes great. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever. But yeah, let's review the episode. That felt very hinna hinna here. The last after ending credits there. Yeah, asirpa being all hinna hinna. But that scene was really awesome to use before the ending. We saw him, you know, shoot the animal, right? And she was like, yes! Food! You see asirpa look haunted, yeah, jumping, yeah. It's like, yes! Now this is Golden Kamuy. It's like, yeah, okay, it's this, you know, it's asirpa chance. He's gonna eat everything and be like, oh, this brain is awesome. But yeah, interesting episode. I mean, I love the whole thing there that he picks up the sickle and hammer. It's like weapon of choice if you're Russia. Yeah, weapon of choice, right? In like the early 20th century Russia. This is like 1906 and 7, right? It's after the China War, so the anime takes place somewhere around that time frame. Yeah, so this is before the Russian Revolution, which is like 1914 to 18. Yeah, so it's like, or yeah, roughly. It's roughly World War II. World War I. So this is before they have that Russian, you know, where the sickle actually comes from, usually. I mean, what is the symbol, right? It hasn't happened yet in this anime. Still, you know, you still have the Russian. Who would it be? I think it's supposed to be like Nikolai II, right? During this time frame, it should be the Russian emperor. But whatever, yeah. So they have like the, you know, the Tsardom of Russia. But yeah, I mean, this is Golden Kamuy thing. This is really funny. Yeah, it's funny. It's hilarious. It looks weird. It really reminds me, as I mentioned, the reaction. But yeah, you probably seen it very good guys. I think that's a great video. I can't remember his name now, but it's like the Slap 2 or something. The slapping, where it's like he slaps everyone. It really reminds me of that scene where first he slaps all his friends and, you know, like his wife and so on, and then I don't know, like the cops come in and like start slapping them too, and some children is kicking around. Yeah, it felt like that scene when you know, Sugimoto lost it. Like he punches everyone, his whole team, all his friends, punches everyone, and then all these random Russians enter. He's like punching them too, and he just start punching everyone. Yeah, like bam, 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 bam. He went across the whole room, like punch. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And then they all got afraid when he showed his, you know, the power of the hammer. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I'm running out now. So that was cool. That's a funny scene. And then of course, as always, right, this is why you watch Golden Kamuy, right? As always, the characters are gonna be like, oh yeah, look at me in the sauna. Oh yeah, we all gonna show them in that. Yeah, they had already name for it. Of course, Russia has already name for it as well. Same in Swedish, right? We call it bastu. Yeah, I never get like the word sauna. Well, we have the Finnish word for. Well, of course, the Swedish, clearly we invented the bastu, come on. Well, given that Finland was a part of Sweden for like 700 years. But anyway, yeah, so it's, I would call it bastu, right? And actually a very classic thing then, like when I was a kid and so on, and roughly where I'm from, classic tradition is to go to the bastu, right? And then you're in the hot bastu, and then you go out and then jump into the cold, freezing water, right? Like in the ice, so you make a hole and so on. I done that as a kid, for example. I've done it a lot of times, yeah. Very classic, right? Classic tradition in like Scandinavia and so on. You know, you go out from the bastu into the water. Kind of what they did there, yeah, when they broke the ice, right? So that was classic, right? And then, for example, when I think I was like 13, 14. I was a little older, but we even did this classic competition, which was really dangerous when you did that thing, right? Then you stayed in the water, and it was like, who can stay the longest? Yeah, like, who can stay the longest? And I was in a fight with that once against a guy, and, you know, I was like, I have to win, because I win everything. So I refused to leave, and eventually, and he was like crazy too, so eventually the others were like, no, you both won or something, because this is like dangerous now, you've been in for like several minutes, we have to, you're gonna lose your pecker, yeah, like, no, we didn't get you out, this is like dangerous, yeah, neither, yeah. You either both win or you lose forever, yeah, so you get forced out of it, god damn it, I was gonna win the shit. But yeah, quite classic. And of course, as it's Golden Kamuy, everyone has to be like, yeah, that's right, I'm in the sauna. They have to always do, you know, the whole thing there, right? But that's what anime is so ridiculous, because, of course, they're fighting this Wolverine, right? They're fighting this Wolverine, they're all, you know, in their bat, leaving the sauna, they're sitting there with the guns. It's just, the anime is crazy. As always, right? The pacing is hilarious, everything is happening, it's just, It's like the highest paced anime ever, Golden Kamuy. It really is feel like the highest paced anime ever. But why the anime is so good, right? Is because it's high paced, but it's not like, for example, last I compared to Ghoul or something like that. Yeah, that anime is super high paced and not making any sense. Like in Golden Kamuy, like in Separate to Ghoul, and again, they have like 50 characters in one episode introduced, and then they die in the episode. They're like, oh, these guys, and they have the power, and then they should, oh, he should die, whatever. And then this power, yeah. Like nothing makes any sense. That's even higher pace because they're like showing you so goddamn many characters in like 1-2 episodes because they basically do like 20 chapters in one episode. Yeah, like that is like the highest pace I've ever seen in my life, I think. And it's completely unwatchable. It's just like, what is happening? Yeah, like, what is my brain's like melting because it's just so many characters introduced. And they also literally died in the same episode. You're like, this is stupid. But Golden Kamuy, I think really feels like the highest paced anime, in my opinion, that I've ever seen probably. Where it actually still, works, right? Because there are of course other animes too where they kind of cut corner and do like 10 chapter episodes and so on. But in Golden Kamuy, it really feels like, no, this is like a really highest paced manga, right? This is everything happening constantly. It's very weird, but it's constantly stuff happening. Bam, 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 right? There's no room to breathe, but it's actually made to be like that, right? So clearly the manga is also highly, highly, highly paced, and then you just animate that, right? They're not doing like 50 chapters in one episode. That's why it's high paced. This is extremely high paced stuff, right? So that's I think into the Golden Kamuy. I think I said last 2 years ago too as well, 18. That it feels like the highest paced anime ever. That it still is actually watchable. Yeah, like it actually is still like a containable, super high paced stuff where it's so much thing happening in every episode, while also being, you can actually understand what's happening. It's not like, again, like there's other typically shorter shows where they suddenly just go super high wire. It's like, here's just so many episodes, so many chapters in one episode, and nothing, constructs it. Feels like it actually makes sense and whatever. Here instead, you can follow everything perfectly, but it's that every second it's like, bam, this thing, damn this thing, Wolverine, this thing, shooting this thing, fight this, yeah, like, oh, the Jurassic guy, yeah, it's constantly new stuff happening. So it's a very crazy anime to follow, right? It's just like you feel like you're watching a high, quality movie, right? I feel like Golden Kamuy, because you always have that, it's really high action pack, constant, right? Or it's like weird comedy, right? Yeah, and they have a mixture of this weird comedy or the sauna buster comedy, yeah. But dude, yeah, I'm gonna slap you with this. Oh yeah, now it's really sauna time. And they're like, what's happening? And they're like, oh no, oh yeah. And they're doing this like weird sound. Oh my god, oh my buttocks. It's like, oh my god, it's anime. Oh, it's so silly. And also, they had a whole, taking the alpha wolf back too. Yeah, like. You can't almost remember what's happening per episode because so much happened. They also fought the Russian guy, and they had the trap thing for him, and they were like poking him in the eye, and then he fell for the stone trap thing. And I was like, it is so much thing happening. Right? I almost forget that scene because it's just in the middle of every crazy stuff happening around him, right? And the opening was really good too. The ending was like whatever. The ending was like, okay, the ending, you kind of show your characters. Opening felt really good, except the kind of, as I mentioned earlier, with the whole like, okay, they're not really showing. How to say it? They're just fighting the screen, right? They're just fighting this shit over here. They're not really fighting someone. They're not fighting someone here. I mean, in a foreshadowing anime opening, they're fighting someone here, right? Yeah, this is my enemy. And here's more like, I'm just punching something outside the screen. You can't see what I'm fighting, right? They really did that too. But anyway, that's Golden Kamuy, guys. Just try it, press the like button. Also today, of course, we're gonna have a Madio Little Demon Princess, which was really funny, okay? I thought it was gonna be funny, Doge Kobo, cute girl, don't sleeping. I thought it was gonna be funny, but it was hilarious. I laughed the whole way through. That was like the funniest anime this season so far, I think, and it's probably the funniest anime this season. About a little demon, well, she's a princess, kidnapped by demon, but she's the demon though. Yeah, they're like nice to her. They're like, do you want a pillow? She's like, give me the pillow. And she like kills them and takes the pillow basically. She's like, this is my pillow now. Like she's this completely psychopathic little girl that's like keeps attacking these poor demon guys and using them to create her like, I don't know, bedroom or something. It's really weird, but it's really, really funny, and she's a horrible person. Yeah, so you're following this like complete, insane psychopathic main character is like, yeah, I'm gonna, living rock guy, I'm gonna use you. So that's really good. So that's coming up way later tonight, 4 hours now. And watch that anime. Well, again, it was really, really funny. I recommend it a lot. It was hilarious. I would say again, purely from a comedy aspect, the funniest anime this season. I mean, this anime here I think is better, of course, because it's both comedy and action so far. But from a pure comedy aspect, purely comedy, I would say that Princess and Demon Castle was probably the thing I laughed to the most this season so far. Yeah. So anyway, that's the next reaction, guys. Subscribe button, see that thing. Have a great day, all.